Okay, so finally getting back to Luis Miguel, and since I recently listened to the entire of his early album Directo al Corazon, um, some people recommended that I watch his actual live performances of those songs, so I'm gonna do that. This is Directo al Corazon live, Baby Miguel. Looking like Michael Jackson. Wait, hold on, sorry. Did it say what age? Oh no. I'm guessing he's like 12 or 13 or something. Driving all the 12-year-old girls wild. Excuse me. Or salud. Yeah, I think I like this better now. I was not super into it when I listened to that album. It just sounded very childish, as you would expect since he was a child. But I don't know. It's grown on me, I guess. Also, I recall that yesterday I was listening back to some performances of like Pensar en Ti and La Incondicional, maybe others, and just some of the, like, especially when he really goes higher in register and hits those high notes, even when he's older. Now that I've heard a lot, or I've heard at least an album's worth of his music from when he's a kid, I can still hear that, like, I can hear the, I don't know how to say this. It was the whole point of why I wanted to listen to his early music, was so that I can see how he evolved. And now that I've done some of that, I can still, like, hear some of the same vocal qualities in his older music that he had in a less developed way in his earlier years, and that's really cool to see. Or hear. He's already got the fucking stage presence down. I guess the only other live performance I've seen of him from this era was literally his first TV performance, which was the Malagueña. And considering if that really was his first TV performance, obviously he wasn't going to be as polished and comfortable on stage. So it's interesting to see here, where he's all dressed up and he's super comfortable and, like, just strutting around. Quite a difference. And yeah, it's just incredible. He's been on stage his whole life, basically. I think maybe a comparison to make is Bruno Mars is kind of like that. Like, Bruno Mars has been performing since he's a freaking baby, basically. And he likewise seems universally loved. by people, you know? Like, he makes pop music, but even people that don't generally listen to and like and appreciate pop music seem to really like Bruno Mars, you know, especially his latest album with Anderson .Paak. Um, it seems similar to Luis, that like everyone loves Luis, even if his style of music is not necessarily their favorite, you know?
Te quiero tanto que no entiendo nada más, cariño mío, solo tú y yo, los dos sin nada que ocultar. Y tú y yo lanzamos el amor, y tú y yo directo al corazón, cariño mío, solo tú y yo, los dos, el pájaro y la flor, y tú y yo.
Also, what a total package, right? Like, he started out as a kid, so he was a cute kid, obviously, and he had all this talent as a singer. But like, you don't know what he's gonna turn into as when he becomes an adult, and yet, by some fucking fluke of the universe, he turns out to be like one of the sexiest men alive as an adult as well. You know, like he could have been weird looking. He would have been extremely talented and weird looking, but he could have been weird looking. But he wasn't. He was fucking sexy. uh, which is pretty wild. Like, just what a total package. And yeah, Bruno Mars similarly. Although Bruno Mars is very small, just like me, but someone was yelling outside. Yeah, anyway. A specimen, as they say.
Lanzamos el amor, y tú y yo directo al corazón, cariño mío, somos dos.
Very Elvis. Some of those moves. And the outfit.
Cariño mío, somos dos.
Cariño mío, somos dos.
El pájaro y la flor, y tú y yo lanzamos el amor, y tú y yo directo al corazón, cariño mío, somos dos.
They do that a lot in these live performance recordings of Luis. They'll like freeze frame it, or like go from like live action, and then they'll suddenly go slow-mo, and it's like super romantic, dreamy looking. They did that a lot in the La Incondicional performance recording. But yeah, I mean, he's obviously dreamy, so it makes sense to do. That one looks funny. That's quite an old bathing suit style, huh? Anyway, okay, cool. That was fun. I liked that more than I was expecting to, and it makes me want to go back and listen to the entire album more, since I haven't done that yet. So maybe later today I'll do that. All right. See you in the next one.